Hello and welcome to another #judgment updates video. Supreme Court has today struck down Part 9B of the 97th Amendment to the Constitution of India. This was done in the case of Union of India versus Rajendra N. Shah. Now, before starting with what the court held, let us first understand what 97th Amendment actually has. So, this amendment was brought in the year 2011 and this is with regard to the cooperative societies. Now, this amendment firstly amended the Article 19(1) Clause C, which included the words cooperative societies after the word or union in the section. Secondly, this inserted a new Article 43B under the directive principles of state policy, namely for the promotion of cooperative societies. This means that the state has to take endeavors in order to promote formation of voluntary and autonomous functioning of these cooperative societies. And the most important thing which this amendment brought was the insertion of new part, that is part 9B, in the Indian Constitution. This follows as the cooperative societies. Now, the whole issue regarding this amendment is based on this particular part 9B of the Constitution. So, in 2013, this entire amendment was challenged in the Gujarat High Court in the case of Rajendra N. Shah versus Union of India. Now, the Gujarat High Court by its division bench said that the 97th Amendment is to be struck out to the extent to which it introduced the law on cooperative societies. Now, in this matter, the High Court of Gujarat had held that since cooperative societies is a state subject, so center does not have a power in law making. Therefore, it should be struck down. Now, the same case has come in appeal by Union of India under Supreme Court, and a three-judge bench comprising of Justice R.F. Nariman, K.M. Joseph and B.R. Gavai had delivered the judgment today and had upheld the decision of Gujarat High Court. And the dissenting judge here was Justice K.M. Joseph, who has held that not only the particular part 9B should be struck down, but the whole amendment must be struck down. The reason being that Article 368, which we all know, relates to the power of amendment. Now, amendment in the Constitution can be brought by two process, that is first only by the special majority, and secondly in addition to special majority, ratification by state by its half of its resolution. Now, as per Rajendra N. Shah, when we look at part 9B, that is, it affects a lot of state and includes state matters. And since when the 97th Amendment was brought, the state's notification was not taken. Hence, the whole amendment should be struck down or made ultra vires to the process. Thus, 97th Amendment is being challenged as it did not follow the procedure established by law. So, the majority judge of Supreme Court today, that is Justice R.F. Nariman and Justice B.R. Gavai, felt it necessary to only struck down Part B, leaving Article 19(1) subclause C and Article 43 to leave as it is. Here the court has applied the doctrine of severability. Now, this particular doctrine of severability is very essential when we look into the interpretation of Constitution, because this means that when some particular provision of a statute offends or is against a constitutional limitation, but the provision is severable from the rest of the statute, that means only the offending provision will be declared void and not the entire statute. Thus, using this particular doctrine, court has severed Part 9B of the Constitution from Article 19 subclause C and Article 43B from the Constitution, and thus struck down only a part of this whole amendment. So, this was the change that today happened. Take a note of this. This might come in some judicial examination or any other competitive examination. Thank you for watching.